Welcome to another edition of GSHS News. A few reminders for seniors. Your senior project proposal is due on or before this Friday, November 6th. Please contact Mrs. Nelson for any questions. Also, it is time to order class rings and cap and gowns. Check your email for more information. Orders are due on November 10th. All students interested in playing a winter sport must be registered through Family ID and have completed sections 5, 6, and 10 of the physical form that is in file in the athletic office by Friday, November 13th. Finally, if you are looking to get your grades up, 3 to 5 teachers and NHS peer tutors are available in the library for assistance. The Next Step program is also available 3 to 4 daily in room 222. Thank you. Now on to Sam for weather.
Thanks, Jamie. Weather, today is going to be sunny with a high of 69 and a low of 40. Tomorrow is going to be sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 42. And for Sunday, it is also going to be sunny with a high of 73 and a low of 46. That's all for weather. Now to Josh.
Thanks, Sam. There'll be a couple things happening this weekend. Some movies coming out. There's one called Let Him Go. Following the loss of their son, retired Sheriff George Backledge and his wife Margaret are going to leave their Montana ranch to rescue their young grandson when they discover he has been kidnapped by a very dangerous family living on the grid in the Dakotas. George and Margaret must fight for the survival of their family. It will be airing at 6:15 and 7:15 p.m. today. Don't miss out on it. If that doesn't interest you, there is another movie called Jungle Land coming out. It's about two brothers trying to escape their circumstances by traveling across the country for a no-holds-barred boxing match that becomes the fight for their lives. And if none of that interests you, the weather is going to be relatively nice this weekend. It's going to be in the high 70s. Go outside, enjoy some things around Greensburg. And if that doesn't interest you, just hang out with your family inside, watch some movies. But that's all for Weekend Update.
Well, folks, to say that this election has been crazy is no secret. I'm sure many of you have been keeping a watchful eye on the 2020 election and how tight of a race it actually is. Many people, including myself, have cast their ballots in hope for who the next president will be. And the numbers are starting to show a clear path for a possible victory for former Vice President Joe Biden. Let's take a look at the electoral map and talk about the state of the election. Now, folks, this is the balance of power map for the election right now, according to the Associated Press. One thing to note, though, they do have Arizona listed as a win for Joe Biden, while many other people still have it as a toss-up. Right now, you can see a few different things. Nevada is possibly going to Joe Biden. On top of that, we have Georgia, which just this morning actually leaned over to Biden with the mail-in ballots. It's going to be a really close race, but if Biden wants to win, he's got a lot of options. In terms of Trump, if he loses Pennsylvania, it's game over for him. Trump is going to have to really pull through in votes if he wants to win the election, but it's looking a lot more certain for Biden. Now, if Biden is able to take Pennsylvania, like I said, he could also lose Arizona and Nevada and even Georgia and still win. You know, if we take away Arizona, which is currently counted, it'll be at 253. Well, that electoral vote from Pennsylvania is going to be a boost to 273, and as we know, you need 270 votes to win. Now, one more thing is the popular vote. Joe Biden is at the popular vote for 73,496,027, while Donald Trump is at 69,631,958 votes. Biden has gotten the most votes out of any candidate in history, which is pretty insane. But in terms of voting, this election is the one that the most people have voted in, which is pretty insane. With all of this in mind, the president has said that most of these recent developments are a result of voter fraud, but it should be noted that while the stakes are very high and this thing could happen, mail-in ballots are most likely the result of the high influx of recent votes. And statistically, mail-in ballots typically do serve Biden. We'll keep giving you information about the situation when we can, but it does look like Biden may be able to take the election based on the evidence that we've seen. But whoever wins this election, they will be responsible for carrying the great American people into a better future. Remember, as young adults, your voice counts, and as young Americans, you have the power to change our great country. I'm Tyler Allen. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tyler, and thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you again next week. Remember to stay safe and have a nice day.